Good morning, Whittier, and I'm Chloe Hernandez.
And I'm Zoe Marie.
And welcome to WETV. So Zoe, how was your weekend?
It was pretty great. What about you?
It was good. I got to put up my fall decorations.
That's cool. Well, wherever you are, go ahead and stand for the pledge. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Whittier Wildcat Pledge. Ready, begin. I am a Whittier scholar. I am respectful, I am responsible, I am safe. I always do my best and I strive for excellence. Thank you. You may be seated. Now our survival skill of the month is staying on task. These are important steps to have in mind when it comes to working in class.
That's right. Well, can you please say the first step, Chloe?
Of course. Step 1. Think about the steps necessary to complete the task.
Step 2. Focus all your attention on the task.
Step 3. Stop working only when instructed.
And lastly, step 4. Ignore distractions from others. Now for the fun fact of the week. Did you know that earthworms have 5 hearts?
What? I did not know that. They must be very kind.
Yeah, you're right. That's awesome. Next time you see an earthworm, say hi.
Now make sure you remind your parents that we have no school tomorrow. It's Veterans Day.
Yep, we actually have a video about Veterans Day. Check it out.
I'm excited. Well, let's watch it already.
You probably know that every year on November 11th, Americans celebrate Veterans Day to honor the millions of men and women who have served or are serving in the nation's armed forces. But bet you didn't know the whole story behind the holiday. For starters, it wasn't originally called Veterans Day, but Armistice Day, to commemorate the truce signed between the Allies and Germany in World War I on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918. The first Armistice Day in the U.S. was celebrated on November 11th, 1919. All business was suspended for 2 minutes starting at 11 a.m., and parades and public gatherings were held to commemorate the occasion. Later, America also began honoring its unknown soldiers on Armistice Day, a tradition that continues today. At 11 a.m. every Veterans Day, a color guard ceremony represents all branches of the military at the Tomb of the Unknowns in Arlington National Cemetery. In 1954, the name was changed to Veterans Day, following a national campaign to have the day honor all veterans, not just those who served in World War I. And did you know, for 7 years, Veterans Day was actually celebrated in October? In 1968, Congress moved Veterans Day to the 4th Monday in October so that government employees could enjoy a long weekend. But in 1975, President Gerald Ford returned Veterans Day to November 11th due to the historical significance. And that's where it sits on the calendar today. And do you know the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day? Both of them honor those men and women who have served in the military, but Memorial Day honors America's war dead, while Veterans Day honors all American veterans, living and dead. The U.S. Census Bureau estimates that there are currently over 21 million living military veterans in the United States. More than 16 million of these served during times of war, while 5.5 million served during peacetime only. So this Veterans Day, don't forget to say thanks to some of the millions of men and women who have served our country.
Wow, that was really interesting. I learned a lot about Veterans Day. Hope you did too.
Yep, I agree. Well, now let's head over to Mr. Kirkendall with the birthdays of the week.
Good morning, Whittier Elementary School students and staff. It's me, Mr. Kirkendall, and I'm here to read the birthdays for the week, so buckle up, here we go. But first, I have to tell you a joke. So let me get my joke book here. All right, what do we have here? I chose for today's joke, why is spaghetti the smartest food there is? It always uses its noodle. Pretty funny, huh? Okay. All right, on to the birthdays. Now I've got a couple that are hard to pronounce, so I'll do the best I can. Okay, starting out of Miss Smith's class, Adrena. Out of Miss Marmostein's class, Jaden. Out of Miss Bramhall's class, Jacqueline. Out of Miss Donahue's class, Isaiah. Out of Miss Newborn's class, now work with me, Akashuhuba. Now I did the best I could on that. So moving on. Out of Mr. Packham's class, Tiffany. Out of Miss Wybanga's class, Cabrella. Out of Miss Brandon's class, Cecilia. Out of Miss Streeter's class, Nicolette. Out of Miss Donahue's class, Stephanie. Out of Miss Bramhall's class, Priscilla. Out of Miss Pichardo's class, Mia. Out of Miss Neeson's class, Lupita. Out of Miss Vaughn's class, Christian. Out of Miss Cornell's class, Paige. Out of Miss Carpenter's class, Alex and Juliet. And that concludes the birthdays for this week. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, everyone. I hope you get to have a big celebration. If not, hopefully you still have fun.
Alright, this week we're going to show you the first Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader of the year.
Good morning, Whittier, and welcome to our first segment of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, where we ask fifth grade questions to anyone on campus. And if you don't know, it's okay, because we don't expect you to know fifth grade questions. And now, let's head over to the playground with the question of the week, which is, what is a simile? What's a simile?
Similes are Texas.
What's a simile?
An alligator?
What do you think a simile is?
A zebra.
Do you know what a simile is?
Yes, a simile is a type of place where you go to do a bunch of stuff.
What do you think a simile is?
A tiger.
A simile is comparing two things using the words like or as.
A simile is a word comparing a sentence with like or as. For example, my homework was as easy as pie.
Well, there you have it. If you thought a simile was as easy as pie, then you were right. And that was a simile, a comparison using like or as. See you next time on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Those are some pretty funny answers. Otherwise, you all did great.
That's right. No matter what you all did is awesome. Now, here's Mr. Keane with Mr. Keane's Corner.
Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to Mr. Keane's Corner. Today we're going to draw our best friend, the dog. And our dog is going to kind of have a square head shape, so we're going to start with the top of his head. He does have two small ears at the top. Then we're going to draw the side of his face. And of course, our dog has a big black nose, so go ahead and shade that in. And remember, art, boys and girls, doesn't have to be perfect. You can always add more details. We're going to have two small eyes and some eyebrows. And next, we're going to draw our dog's mouth with little curves for a smile. And our dog is going to be eating a nice big bone. So we're going to go ahead and start and create a bone that our dog is going to be eating. And we're going to go ahead and give him a chin, a big collar, and maybe we will name our dog Bob. Kind of a easy name to remember. And then our dog is going to say, be happy. Boys and girls, Mr. Keane wants you to be happy. Remember, be respectful, be responsible, be safe, and make sure that we are treating others the way that we want to be treated. You can always go ahead and add some little details. You can give him a couple spikes for his hair, and you could add some parts to our dog to make him even more realistic. You could even give him a smile down at the bottom. So boys and girls, remember, be happy. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
Wow, that was a great drawing of a dog. I wish I could come to life so I could take care of it.
I know, right? Well, now let's head over to the jokes of the week.
What's one animal you'll always find at a baseball game? A bat.
Does a banana peel love wearing slippers?
What is a little bear with no teeth called? A gummy bear.
Those were pretty funny. Well, that's it for this week's broadcast.
Have a fantastic day and enjoy What's Up Whittier
Coming up right now.